Right, hi guys, welcome back to another video. So today what I've got for you is I've got some infrared thermometers here. Some people call them thermometer guns, but this is I've got three. This one I've probably had the longest. I haven't used it very much. This one probably had the most use out of it, and I'll explain why. And this one I've only had for about a week and had very little use, so just so you know. Anyway, I'll start with this one. This is a Bosch. It's a Bosch laser gun. As you can see, that's a model number there. You see that there. And Bosch quote dimensions of 171 by 101, so it's 101 that way, and that way it's 54. And I think Amazon are selling this for about £48 to £50 at the moment. So that's the Bosch one. I'll quickly show you the display. This one has got a distance to spot ratio of 12 to 1, and essentially it means a 10 centimeter target, it will be able to hit that at 1.2 meters, whereas this one is 8 to 1, so you'll have to get within 0.8 meters to hit to point at a 10 centimeter target, and this one is 6 to 1, which means you'll have to be within 60 centimeters to hit a target of 10 centimeters. So there, so that's essentially what that means. But yeah, the difference with this Bosch as to the other two that I get, it's got something called emissivity adjustment, which means how well the object you're pointing at transfers the heat. So these are essentially all set at 0.95 in emissivity, but this one, the Bosch, has got I don't recall the exact figures, but it's got 3 settings. So you've got a middle setting for something that's less emits less heat on the outside, and you've got an even lower setting, so you can choose that. So I found it doesn't actually work at all on, say, chrome towel radiators and things like that, but things that are more reflective or black objects tend to be very easy to test white or shiny objects, and make it more difficult. So this has got that adjustment, and I've just got a thingy here. I've just got some hot water here, and with a bit of a probe inside. I'm just going to turn the probe back on. Right, I've got a hot water probe sitting in there, and the probe is showing 50.6 degrees. Yep. Just going to hold the Bosch to that. And the Bosch, oops, that's on. And the Bosch is showing, that's pretty good. It's just say 48.9. So just say 49 for argument's sake, and the probe is showing 50.5. So that's not bad. It's about half a degree off. So that's the Bosch. Okay, right. This is Sealey, and that's I loved this when I first bought it. I thought, this is it. Sealey have played a blinder with this, because it takes up such little space in the toolbox. And the model number's there, VS909. Yep. And this costs about did I say the price? This is about £27 or £28. So it's a bit of a bargain, but and I used to think Sealey tools were very good, but there is a bit of a caveat to that, and I'll come to that in a minute. But it's got a very nice display, no emissivity adjustment on this one. Nice display, and I'll just show you that. So, and it will show you min, max, and it will hold that for a little bit. And it's got the battery's a little bit low, but it's got a low battery there. I'm just going to hold this to the hot water, and let's see what sort of reading that gives us. So 49.6. Right, my probe is showing 49.6, and this is 48.6, and it's at some point it's taken a lower reading there, so somewhere between 47.6 and 48.6. So but that's a nice touch. I do like the ergonomics of this. However, as I said, I did say there was one caveat to this, and in all fairness to Sealey, it does say, it probably goes for all of these actually, having said that, for all electronic test equipment, if it's been out in the cold, they won't be accurate. They won't be accurate. And I did find that if I've gone to check somebody's radiator first thing in the morning, and this has been out in the van all night, I'm getting readings of 6 to 8 degrees out. Yeah, and that is a little bit of a problem. I mean, it's so you do need to allow it to settle at ambient temperature, so it does. And the Sealey do say 0 to, I think it says 0 to 40 degrees in the instructions. So just bear that in mind. I think it goes for all of these equipment. But I did find that this tended to be slightly off more than the Bosch was. So just something to keep in mind. Yeah. So if you're working on a cold morning somewhere, this is not going to be for you, because it seems to be more temperamental in the cold than perhaps the Bosch was. Yeah. So this is the newest one that I've got. So I have to say, I think it really looks the part, and it was an absolute bargain. It was an absolute bargain. Oh, did I mention the size of this? Actually, I'll just quickly. This is 174 by 29 that way, and 25 that way, I think it was. So they're very, very compact. So just keep that in mind. And this one, like I say, this is my most recent purchase. It tells you here actually is distance to spot ratio on that one 6 to 1, so it tells you all that, and that's the model number there. This is the Uni-t, and it's UT306A. I'll just quickly do the dimensions because I don't have these off the top of my head. So this one is 117. So 117 that way by 51 by 26. So 117 by 51 by 26. And as you can see, very, very compact. So if I do that, sorry, if I do that, very compact little laser. So, and I'm just going to turn that on. It's got a lovely backlight actually. I don't know if you can see that there, but it's got a backlight, and I'm just going to hold it to this hot water. So, right, so 45.5 is what I've got, and my probe is showing, I've got 45.5 and my probe is showing 47.3. So we've got a 1.8 degrees out on that one. These two are slightly closer, 1.8 degrees out on that one, and you know, you've got Fahrenheit and centigrade settings, and you've got a scan mode, and it will show min or max. But I'm just going to take a couple more readings just on something that's room temperature. So I've just got a black object there, and that's at room temperature. I'll just quickly do that. And what's that coming up as? 21.7. And let's see what this does. That one. 21.6, and let's see what the Bosch does. 21.9. So as you can see, not a huge difference. You know, it's I suspect if you're working at ambient room temperatures, these will all be pretty good. So not a huge difference between them. If this wasn't so susceptible to cold weather, I love this. The size, and it's just, and the little backlight, it's so simple, just point and shoot, and it's got, and that's rather nice. I do like that as well. Do like the laser beam on that one. So yeah, that's rather nice. But if accuracy is important, then it's probably going to be the Bosch. That for compactness, but like I say, I do caveat that because I'll often go out and it will be cold, and we'll have to see how well this performs in the cold as well. So like I say, I'm not knocking the Sealey just yet, because it really depends how this performs as well. But at the moment in my tool bag, it's probably going to be this for the time being, because this one I was carrying this, but it's taking up a little bit too much space in my bag, so I've had to opt for something smaller. I would have taken that, but it worries me that I'm going to be 6 or 8 degrees out. So if I'm calibrating a thermostat, one of these old thermostats with a dial on, it's got to be within 1 degree or 2 degrees at room temperature. So if I'm in a property and it's 20 degrees and this is reading 26, that could be a problem. Yeah. So because some of the old room thermostats, you need to calibrate them if somebody's leaned against it or something, because they've got bellows inside and they will need calibrating. So this could be a bit of a liability. Time will tell how well this one is, because so the jury's out on this one. But that's that really. So take your pick for the time being. I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for your time.